Hello and welcome to TBHGames. My name is betarho, and today we are looking at a brand new game, a game by the name of SMITE. And SMITE is currently in a closed beta, and it is a third-person MOBA-style game. So there are some similarities to Super Monday Night Combat, which I have a few videos up on this channel, but whereas Super Monday Night Combat is a shooter that kind of borrowed some MOBA sensibilities, this is the other way around. This is a tried and true MOBA, straight out of Dota 2, League of Legends, whatever you want to name, that is in third person. And what you're watching right now, I want to get this right out of the way, this is not the actual game. This is not the 5-on-5 3 lanes like you're used to. This is just their practice little thing that they have, so you can just go in by yourself and play against. It's only one other single bot and a single lane, so it's really to get down to the basics of a character's attacks, and how they play and how they're going to feel against bots. And actually, it's a cool little thing. You know, you also have your jungles to the side if you want to go do that. But it really just lets you get a feel of how the game is set up. So there are a ton of similarities to any of the MOBA games that you've ever played. There are some key differences. I mean, the first one, obviously, is your third person. And what does that mean? That means the biggest difference, I think, as someone that has played a few MOBAs, but I would never say I'm very good at any of them. God, I wouldn't even say I'm good at any of them. But your first key difference is there are no, your auto attack is not, you know, a sure just click on a guy and it's going to hit them. All of your auto attacks are skill shot. It's just like any other third person shooter. You clicking your left mouse button doesn't mean that that guy is going to take damage. That means that you're putting a projectile out there and, you know, it might hit them, it might not. The other difference is, here's actually a big difference, what you're looking at right now. In any other MOBA, this is going to be your last tower. You'll probably have a few towers, but instead, there's a phoenix. So it operates the same way as a tower. There is a little red laser that you can see that's pointing at whoever it's targeting. But the cool thing about it is it respawns. If you know what a phoenix is, the mythological creature phoenix, you know that phoenixes have a tendency to kind of come back. So the last tower will respawn, I believe, 3 minutes. And I'm just leaving this in to show you that there is your basic recall right back to the base. And if you notice, when I recalled myself, all of a sudden when I respawned, I had items bought. What that is, and I left it on for this one because I was just kind of trying to get down the feel of the lanes, you can actually have the option to auto-level your skills and auto-level your item buys. And I wanted to do my own skills, but I left the item buy on just because, you know, I wasn't really trying to figure out the best builds yet. So I didn't really care about items. But here we go, and we're going to go, that's my alt, by the way. This character I'm playing is Ra, the Egyptian sun god, and he has a very quick respawning alt. He's a kind of a ranged mage kind of guy. You can tell that by watching. But, you know, again, I don't know what he's going to be like once I get into actual games. I've only used him once in an actual game, but I like playing him. I'm kind of usually the ranged kind of player anyway. I'm not a big fan of melees. So, by the way, here is your last step. Once we get into that kind of pantheon building, that is your, if you want to think of it as like a base or, you know, a generator or whatever, that's what you need to take down, is that kind of bull-looking dude in there. And I'm completely, Minotaur, there we go. I was completely blanking on the mythical creature. But that is what you have to beat to finish the game. So it's kind of a cool idea. You literally got a tower chasing you around. You know, it's not this thing that you just sits there and waits for you to damage it. It will come after you and it fights back. And that's so that's, you know, your setup. It's a basic MOBA setup. You're knocking down towers, you're taking out bots. It operates all the same way. You're getting experience, you're leveling up your abilities. None of the abilities affect towers, which, you know, you kind of assume. So the only way you're taking down either a tower or the phoenix is your just regular attack. However, your abilities do affect the Minotaur at the end, and you're going to want to use them. Now you see my bot wave right there, they have flaming weapons, and that's because the Phoenix is currently down. So any waves that spawn while the Phoenix is down are going to have flaming weapons. That's your opponent's Phoenix, obviously. So in the same way that you can knock down what are they called in League of Legends? I'm blanking on the name, but you know, once you take that down, your waves spawn stronger. It's the same icon. It's the same concept. And that kind of incentivizes taking down the Phoenix, obviously, and you're not really going to get past the Phoenix to get right into the Minotaur anyway, but it's the same idea. Once you get towards the end game, it goes faster, but because the Phoenix can respawn, you can lose that ability, which, again, parallels how it works in League of Legends. So I'm in here kind of ulting this Minotaur, and I think, I have to recall right here because I'm about to die. But I speed run through this, so you can kind of see this is the single lane. This is only the practice level, but now I guess I should probably talk about why I'm putting up this video. I do have a few codes. I have 2 codes to give away right now, and we're doing it the same way if you saw my CSGO giveaway. All I'm looking for is you to be subscribed to the channel. If you already are, awesome, you're ready, you're good to go. If you're not, just hit that subscribe button, be my friend, that'd be great. And then leave a comment, because I need to know who, you know, I'm sending this to. I'll get back to you on Saturday afternoon, so it's a day longer than my CSGO giveaway ran. I will have more SMITE videos during the week, but I wanted to get this up right now so I can kind of announce that I do have a couple codes to give away. And thanks, guys.